On a sunny, bustling farm there lived a little chicken named Pip, who was smaller than most but had a heart as big as the sky. With fluffy yellow feathers that glowed in the sunlight and twinkly black eyes full of curiosity, Pip was impossible to miss among the other chicks. Pip was always cheerful, darting around the yard, hopping, skipping and pecking at seeds with endless energy. He loved to chase butterflies and play hide and seek in the tall grass. But what made Pip truly special was his cluck. While other chickens made gentle clucking sounds, Pip would puff out his tiny chest and let out a loud, joyful kooo that surprised everyone. The sound echoed across the farm, ringing out as clearly as the rumble of the tractor or the creak of the old red barn doors. It was Pip's happy song, sung from the very first rays of sunrise to the soft glow of bedtime, wiggling his whole body with pure joy every time he sang. The kooo was more than just a noise, it was the feeling of warm sunshine on feathers, a full tummy after a delicious meal and the comfort of friends gathered close by. One extra bright morning when the sky was bluer than ever, Pip felt so happy he hopped onto a hay bale, stretched his neck as far as it would go, and let out the loudest, most joyful kooo anyone had ever heard. The sound bounced off the barn, rolled down the green hill, and seemed to dance through the air, reaching every corner of the farm. All the animals stopped in their tracks and listened, eyes wide, ears twitching, and even the old sheepdog lifted his head in surprise. Pip's special song filled the farm with happiness, making every animal feel like they belonged to something wonderful and bright. Daisy the cow, munching clover in the warm morning sun, paused mid-chew. The sweet taste of the clover filled her mouth, but something else caught her attention. It was Pip's cheerful kooo. The sound danced through the air and tickled Daisy's ears, making her tail swish with curiosity. She blinked in surprise, then ambled over to the fence, her bell softly dinging with each gentle step. Daisy loved the familiar jingle. It always made her feel at home. "Moo," Daisy said kindly. "Pip, that was a lovely sound, but I've always wondered, why don't you cluck like the other chickens? Why do you say kooo instead?" Her big brown eyes were full of gentle curiosity, not teasing at all. Pip hopped down from his perch, landing softly in the grass and looking up at Daisy's gentle, friendly face. "I don't know," Pip chirped brightly, wiggling his tail feathers with a happy little dance. "It's just what comes out when I'm happy. It feels right to me. It's my happy sound. When the sun is shining and my friends are near, I just can't help it." Daisy chewed her cud thoughtfully, her ears flicking. "A happy sound, that makes sense," she mused. "But maybe there's a secret reason. Maybe you're trying to tell us something special with your kooo. The idea of a secret message hidden in Pip's song made Daisy's eyes grow wide with excitement. What if Pip's sound was more than just happiness? She looked around the bustling barnyard, determined to solve the mystery with her friends. Maybe together they could discover something wonderful. Pip smiled shyly, but deep down he wondered if there really was a reason for his special sound, or if it was just part of who he was. The other animals, hearing the commotion, gathered around, their eyes bright with curiosity and anticipation. Daisy's thoughtful question lingered in the air, floating like a gentle breeze through the barnyard. What did Pip's joyful sound really mean? Was it just happiness, or was there a deeper secret waiting to be discovered? The friends decided right then and there to find out together. They would search for clues and listen closely to Pip's song. The barnyard buzzed with excitement and wonder as a new adventure was about to begin. Percy the pig, fresh from a mud puddle, trotted over, ears flapping. "Oink! Did someone mention Pip's kooo?" He grinned. "I have a guess." Percy leaned in, whispering, "I think Pip is secretly a tiny rooster. Roosters say cock-a-doodle-doo. Maybe Pip's just practicing." Pip giggled. "A rooster? Me?" He looked at his small, fluffy self. "I don't think so, Percy. I like being a chicken." Daisy shook her head. "Moo! Pip doesn't try to wake us up. He makes his sound all day, especially when he's playing." Percy shrugged, but still looked pleased with his guess. The friends watched Pip chase a butterfly, his happy sound bubbling up. It didn't seem like a job, just fun. The mystery remained unsolved. Each guess made Pip's song seem even more special. The friends wondered what the real answer could be. Pip just smiled, enjoying the attention. The guessing game continued. The barnyard was full of curiosity. Shelley the sheep, woolly as a cloud, wandered over from the meadow. "Bah," she said, "I think Pip is calling the clouds. His cuckoo cuckoo is a cloud calling song, haven't you noticed? Sometimes the clouds make funny shapes when he sings." Pip looked up, spotting a cloud shaped like popcorn. "That's a beautiful idea, Shelley. But I make my sound even when there are no clouds." Percy snorted. "Oink! Clouds just float with the wind, Shelley." Daisy nodded. "Moo, it's a lovely thought, but maybe the answer works for sunny and cloudy days." Shelley smiled, still dreaming of sky paintings. The friends kept guessing, each idea more creative than the last. Pip felt special, even if the mystery wasn't solved. The barnyard buzzed with imagination. Pip's song inspired everyone to wonder. The friends grew closer with every guess. The answer still waited to be found. Pip's heart was full of hope. The adventure continued. Desmond the duck waddled over, shaking water from his head. "Quack! All these guesses are silly. The answer is obvious. It's about food. Pip's cuckoo cuckoo is a secret code for snacks. He's the leader of the barnyard feast." Pip tilted his head. "I do sing when I find a yummy seed, but I also sing when I see a flower or feel the sun. It's not just about snacks, Desmond." The friends considered Desmond's idea, but it didn't explain everything. Daisy said, "Moo, good guess, but not the whole story." Percy muttered, "Oink, not as good as my rooster guess." Shelley sighed, "Bah, not as magical as my cloud guess." The friends looked at Pip, waiting for the real answer. Pip felt a little confused, but also proud of his special sound. The mystery deepened, and everyone was eager to know more. Pip saw his friends' eager faces, their eyes wide with curiosity, and decided it was finally time to share the real story behind his special song. "Okay, everyone," he chirped, his voice trembling with excitement. "I'll tell you, it's a family story passed down from long ago. My great-great-great-great-grandma lived high in the mountains where the air was crisp and blue corn grew wild and tall. One day, after tasting the magical blue corn, her heart filled with music, and instead of the usual cluck, she sang out a joyful cuckoo cuckoo for the very first time. She loved that song so much, she sang it every morning, and she passed that song down to her chicks. And now it's mine to sing too." Pip puffed out his chest, feeling the warmth of his family's tradition. "It's my family's happy song, a tune that's been with us for generations. It reminds me every day that there's magic in the world, and happiness is a song you can share with everyone around you. It's not a secret code or a silly mistake like some might think. It's my history, my family's story, and it's a part of who I am." Pip finished his story, his heart pounding with hope and a little bit of fear, wondering if his friends would understand what it meant to him. The barnyard grew silent, every chicken listening closely, hanging on to every word. The story was bigger, richer, and more wonderful than any of their guesses had ever been. Pip's eyes sparkled with pride, but also a little nervousness, as he waited for their reaction. Would his friends think it was strange? Or would they understand the magic of his song? The truth was finally out, shining in the morning light for all to see. The friends looked at each other, amazed and delighted by Pip's story. Pip waited, holding his breath, feeling the importance of the moment and hoping his song would be celebrated by all. After Pip's story, the barnyard was quiet. Daisy, Percy, Shelley, and Desmond stared at him, the story echoing in their minds. Pip suddenly felt different. His special sound now seemed odd. He looked at his feet, wings wobbly, a tiny tear in his eye. What if his friends thought his family song was silly? For the first time, Pip's happy sound felt lonely. He wished he could just cluck like everyone else. He glanced up, worried his friends might laugh or walk away. The silence stretched on. Pip's feathers drooped, his heart heavy. He braced himself for teasing. The cheerful chicken felt very small and alone. The barnyard waited. But his friends didn't laugh or leave. Daisy stepped forward, nuzzling Pip. "That's the most beautiful story I've heard. Your family song makes you special, and we love you." Percy trotted up, tail wagging. "Oink! A treasure made of sound. Your kooo is the best because it has a story. Shelley nuzzled Pip. Bah, it's real magic. The magic of family. Every time you sing, you share happiness with us. Please don't stop singing, Pip. It makes the meadow happy. Desmond waddled up, impressed. Quack, a historical song passed down, fascinating. Being unique is a very good thing. Their words wrapped Pip's heart in warmth. Pip realized his friends loved him for who he was. The barnyard felt brighter and kinder. Pip's worry melted away. His friends' support meant everything. The special song was now a shared joy. Pip smiled, feeling proud and loved. The friends celebrated Pip's uniqueness. The barnyard was full of friendship. Pip's heart filled with joy as his friends cheered him on. The wobbly feeling vanished, replaced by sunshine and pride. Pip looked at his friends, Daisy, Percy, Shelley and Desmond, all with their own special sounds. Together, their noises made a beautiful, happy song. Being different was something to celebrate. Pip puffed out his chest and sang the proudest kooo ever. His friends joined in, moo, oink, ba, quack, making the barnyard ring with happiness. Pip knew being unique was what made him special, and having friends who loved him for it was the best reason to sing. The barnyard was always full of joyful, one-of-a-kind sounds.